I'm Gita Rivera.
Oh, me too.
I'm Ben Vereen.
And I love Stagebuddy.com.
And you should too.
Hi, I'm Sue Bell, and I'm here with Liz Callaway. She is working here at 54 Below again on a new cabaret show called Sex in the City.
Sets, S-E-T-S, although, however you might want to interpret that.
And so, why don't you tell me about the name? How did this name come about?
Well, actually, honestly, it first came about of, I need a title for a show. And
Right.
I wasn't thinking of doing a specific theme this time because several of the shows I've done here at Feinstein's 54 Below have been very thematic. My 1960s show last time was A Hymn to Her, which was my tribute to the women who inspired me. So this year I thought, it's June, it's summer in the city, let's just do something fun. My husband came up with the title Sets in the City. I thought, well, that's kind of fun.
What a nice collaboration.
Yes, and he's my director as well as my husband.
Ah.
But in deciding what songs I want to do, suddenly we discovered there is a little underlying theme, and many of the songs that I'm doing have an urban theme. Or if the songs don't, I'm telling stories of some of really interesting experiences I've had in New York, particularly from my early days when I first moved here. I was just starting out. And so it's a really fun show to put together. I'm still putting it together. I'll probably still be putting it together 3 days before I do the show, because sometimes your best ideas come at the last minute.
Right. Especially, I guess, as you're really getting to flesh it out.
Exactly.
Then more stuff
Yeah,
happens.
sometimes I go, I want to do this song, and then I'll try running through the entire show, and I'll go, I'm missing something, and then some idea will come, and it always happens. So I'm trying to plan it and yet be open to surprises.
So I heard a tiny bit of sound check, and you were singing a song, and I went, I know this. This is on my Liz Callaway CD that my friend gave me a few years back. He said, you need to hear her. You will love her. And
that's
I
so
heard
nice.
you say, I wouldn't recognize
yes,
the
it's called Since You Stayed Here, and it's from an
beautiful.
off-Broadway musical I did called Brownstone, which is sort of keeping with the urban theme. And it's also, it's one of my favorite songs. We did a cast album of Brownstone many years later. I actually was the only person from the original company part of the album. It was a great score.
You were lucky enough to have done a lot of singing for the animated characters. How did you get into that? Did someone approach you, or did you say, this is something I want to do? How do I maneuver my way in?
Originally, I auditioned for The Little Mermaid, and it was, and I got the audition through my agent. So it was as if you were auditioning for a Broadway show.
Oh, okay.
And I got called back, but I didn't get it. And then I auditioned for Beauty and the Beast, and I got called back, and I got closer, and I didn't get it. But I said, do you need anyone to sing in the ensemble? Because I'd love to do that. And they said, sure. So I did choral work and little voices. I was one of the three silly girls in that.
Oh, okay.
Then I auditioned for Aladdin, and I got close to Jasmine. I didn't get it. But then they hired me when they did the 2 Aladdin sequels to do Jasmine.
Right.
And so some of it was just like a regular audition process. Anastasia was different in that Lynn Ahrens and Steve Flaherty called me up and asking me to do a demo, fill in for someone. They were in a recording studio, and like, can you help us out? And I got on a train and sang a few songs for them, never thinking that I would do the movie.
Right.
In fact, I remember saying to them that I'd love to be in the ensemble, if you need, because I love choral singing.
Right, me too.
And so I kept doing demos, and next thing I knew, we want you to do it. So they've all been a little different. Some of it was just auditioning, and some of it's just being the right place at the right time, and
yeah.
you know.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting this signal to wrap it up.
All right. Well, it's so good to talk to you.
Too. Thank you so much for taking the time again. It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to talk to you.
And thank you for watching. And you can get more information on stagebuddy.com about Liz's show, and of course the website at 54 Below. Come see her. She's amazing. You'll
Please
love
come.
it.
Sets in the City.
You'd never recognize the room. The pictures all have different frames now, and all the chairs are rearranged now somehow. I've thrown out every souvenir. Yes, there have been changes made since you stayed here. You'd never recognize the street. The neighbors' kids play different games now. The colors in the trees have changed now. Strange how since you stayed.